Okay, it's recording. Yeah. But since this is probably going to be deleted, I thought I would focus my attention on this thing. So I'll do that. Okay. Okay. All right. Hi. This is a continuation of that series called "The Stealth Muslim Posing as a Atheist." And when I read my words, I'll be using this side of my face. When I read his words, I'll be that side. Yeah. The uglier side. Yeah. Okay. Now this guy is not the guy. This is not the main Muslim. This is another one. The main Muslim really hasn't gotten into it yet. Okay, he says this. This other Muslim. What he likes to study about Islam is the Quran's first path of sound. First path of sound is that takfi of the Quran, translated in English, and ask your specialist, science Quran, and then look at me on the reality that works by Muslims and judge him fairly. Yeah, probably what happened was he wrote it in Arabic and then tried to go through Google Translate to put it in English. So, cause I can't understand what he's saying. But anyway, he continues saying, not that Tawai find mistakes by understanding without the knowledge, and talk them because Quran beast God be doing without wrong. Being a fair madam does not say what is not in order to do science. I said, what do you mean? You know, sorry, I don't know what you're saying. I really don't. So then he continues. He says this. Ezra, madam, I told you previously that Altai English is not good. And I want to say in short, I think this is the African Muslim. Okay, so I'll read it, the African Muslim. Okay. Ezra, madam, I told you previously that Altai English is not good. And I want to say in short, you are, as you say, Darzin Quran 20 years ago, and I think your Lanka Tidzura to retrace to some of the criticism from the face of your site for Tipta for yourself and others who have the same orientation that the religion of Islam bad. I bet you don't have a problem with Quran 424, true? Why does he need to have a problem with 420? Oh, then there's another Muslim jumps in. And he says this. Why does he need to have a problem with 224? He turned it to 224 instead of 424. Because if he says 424, we might look up 424 and see what I mean. So 224, he says 224 to throw us off here. I have already explained that verse. What does he need to have? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, I see just now that you responded yesterday. Yet Walid Salim hid it with his response. Thus, I'll see if you did explain Quran 424 right now. Okay. For someone studying Islam since 1993, which is what I said, because I haven't been studying it since 1993. Yeah. For someone studying Islam since 1993, it doesn't seem that you understand it at all. Where is there to what is there to understand about 424, Quran 424? Oh, I think this thing is not. I'm slipping down here. I gotta move it up here. Further up here. Okay. Yeah, because it's going down. It's going down. Okay. Yeah. For someone studying Islam since 1993, it doesn't seem that you understand it at all. What is there to understand about 424? Or the hadiths you're trying to mention? If not, can you explain Quran 424 and how it's reported handed down in Dawud 2:2050 and Muslim 8:34-33, please? Furthermore, I think you didn't have and still don't have a sincere will to try and understand the time frame of which this was written. Are you saying that 424 is now obsolete and should be removed from the clear signs, the Quran? Are you saying that it was only for a certain time to allow Muslims to rape women, quote, in the presence of their husbands who are disbelievers, non-Muslims? Quran. Not Quran, but Sunan Abu Dawud 2:2050. Where in the quote clear signs handed down that explain things fully in detail, Quran, that following and believing in Quran 424 and Dawud 2:2050 is only for a certain time frame that is not to be followed or allowed now. Where are those scriptures that say it's only for that time and not now? All I see is you are trying to filter the little verses. What do you mean? There are in difficult times, and try to twist them into something negative. Something negative? Well, what is good, even if it was for a time that is past, what's good about having intercourse with, quote, captured women in the presence of their husbands or disbelievers, non-Muslims? When was that ever a good and moral or even holy thing to do? And again, are you saying that Quran 424 is now obsolete and should be removed from the clear signs, the Quran? Are you saying that it was only for a certain time to allow Muslims to rape women, quote, in the presence of their husbands who are disbelievers, having sex with non-Muslims? Where in the, quote, clear signs handed down explains things fully in detail, Quran, following and believing in Quran 424 and Dawud 2:2050 is only for a certain time frame that is not to be followed or allowed now. Where in the Quran or the Hadith is it? Well, way back then that was okay, but not now. It's like I am reading a hate propaganda, which only few verses are brought forward without a fair interpretations. If so, then give those fair interpretations, okay? Give them, please. If so, then If so, then give those fair interpretations, okay? You'll just take those verses which are fit for your negative interpretation. Wow, you actually admitted that. That's brave of you. And make a religion which is supposed to bring peace into something hateful. How is that religion, Islam, peaceful when it forces people at sword point to pay a high tax, jizya, until they fully submit to Allah, or die after sacred months? See Quran 9:1-5 and 9:29. I could filter texts from the Bible and Torah to show Quran 5:48 is true about it, confirming whatever scripture that went before it, that is the Bible. Twist them like you do. I think he means twist them like you do. He's trying to say twist the Quran scriptures. What have I twisted? What comes to your mind when you hear, quote, forbidden to you are married women? You can't have sex with married women. Except, that's the key word, to have sex with someone's wife here. Quote, what your right hand possess, slave. What comes to your mind when you read or hear that? Be truthful. No taqiyya. Line for Allah, okay? You twist them like you do with a hateful interpretation. Can you give an interpretation of the first part of Quran 424 that is explained in Dawood 2:21-50 that is true and not hateful? If you are telling the truth about me twisting things here, okay, then do so. And have with a hateful interpretation and have the same result, such as, I also will not debate endlessly trying to convince you, because I don't think your intentions are sincere. Sincere intentions? Don't tell me. Sincere intentions is believing, quote, forbidden to you are married women, can't have sex with women, except that's the key word here, to let you have sex with someone's wife. Quote, right your right hand possessed slave means, well, if I supposedly had good intentions, what would that mean to you? To me, what would that mean? What would that mean to me then? You know, can you put how it is? So if I had good intentions, how would it sound then? You know? Yeah. I will, however, for the last time, react to your comment. Okay. The verse 224. You said 224. So if someone sees that, they'll go to verse 224 and see it has nothing to do with slavery or having sex with someone's wife. Yeah, but he puts it 224 here. The verse 224, you mean 424. Or did you put it as 224 so someone couldn't find it and check it out for themselves when we be talking about it? The verse 224 is a verse written for widowed wives in times of war. False. False. For widowed women aren't married women. False. For 424 would say except widowed women. It'd say forbidden to you are widowed women, you know, except with your right hand possessed. Yeah. Instead it says right hand possessed slave. Where in 424 and how it's reported handed down in Sunnah Abu Dawud 2:21-50 and Sahih Muslim 8:34-33 is the words widowed women. Where? It doesn't say you should rape the women at all. That's just plain stupid. False. For where is consent mentioned? In the report of Quran 424 being handed down in Sunnah Abu Dawud 2:20-50 that says, quote, some of the companions of the Prophet were reluctant to have intercourse, rape, with the captured women in the presence of their husbands who were disbelievers, non-Muslims. Where is the word consent? You know, where is it? I think I need to stop it here. Yeah, we'll stop it here. Bye.